Well, I mean, you've caught me right on the set of Run for Your Wife, of which we are making a movie after about 30 years, 31 years, I think. It was originally a stage play, and it was huge fun, and we tried it out at Guildford, where I usually try out my plays, and then we did it in London at the Shaftesbury Theatre, where it ran for about 8 years, and it was terrific fun. We changed the cast eventually. We changed the cast every 3 months so that the actors could fit it in with their television series, and we had some great guys in it. Dickie Briers and Bernie Cribbins kicked it off.
The thing I do remember were some of those great rolling laughs that we had. You know,
We did.
Yeah, there was one bit which always took me by surprise every night. It seemed the bit where you were talking to the copper and inferred that I was Camp.
Yes.
That bit is one of the funniest scenes I think I've ever played in. And it went rolling on and on and on, and just as it was dying down, you would just turn back to me and go, a little, and it was off again.
He was so shaken that I was told you were maybe
exactly
gay. Oh, it's terrific. It's so funny.
Yeah.
That made me laugh the whole 260 performances.
Is that how many we did?
About that.
Was it?
There were several offers for it from 20th Century Fox, you know, oh my God, Ray, this is the funniest goddamn play I've ever seen. We got to get it. And 3 years later, nothing. And then Columbia picked it up. You know, same thing. Oh my God, Ray, this is the funniest goddamn play. And 2 years and nothing. So we kind of put it to bed. And I got on with the rest of my life and did other stuff. And then you cut to about, well, no more than 5 months ago, I think. And I met up with a lovely pal of mine called Graham Fowler, who's a cinematographer.
And I said to Ray, how would you like to do a film of Run for Your Wife, which I think we should do? He said, well, people have tried to do that before for lots of money. And I said, well, I know lots of people, we can do it at a reasonable budget.
Well, of course, if you're going to make a movie of it, you can't do it as it was on the stage, otherwise you'd just be shooting the theatrical production. But luckily, it's always took place in 2 separate apartments with one wife and the other wife. And in the stage play, we used one combined set for the 2 apartments. But what it did mean was that I could open up the movie very much as I'd indicated in the stage play, and it was great. And then once I started to realize I could open it up, then I came up with some thoughts for lots of stuff that could happen on the way between one flat and the other, and you see lots of London and various machinations happen on the way to one apartment from the other apartment. And funnily enough, on the set when we're shooting it or on location, the bits that make me smile or chuckle very quietly if they're filming, but those are the bits that are especially written for the movie, because I know the stage play rather well. But so the bits I put in for the movie, they make me smile a bit.
Ray has a co-director, John Luton, to help him with the film and cuts and what we're going to do. And Ray works directing the artists, which he knows obviously very well.
Listening and working with Ray direct his own script must be about as close as you can get to, say, Beethoven directing his own symphony, because he knows how every note has got to be played to get the most out of it. He's got a fantastic ear for how a line of dialogue is pitched. And he doesn't actually intervene very often, but when he does, and the actors have said this to me off set, he's always right. You know, he just gives them a nudge about how to get the most out of that particular scene or line.
That's my Michelle.
Yeah, you said.
And this is Stockwell.
Yes.
What time is it?
9:25.
Oh, in the morning?
Yes.
Oh, schedule.
What?
I'm well out of my schedule. Oh, my God. It's Thursday morning.
Johnny! Oh, my baby.
Hello, sweetheart.
I don't go to the cinema much except to watch silly movies, fun movies, comedies. And so I hadn't seen Danny Dyer.
His main career has been built on playing gangsters and tough guys and thugs, things like that. Completely different role for him.
So I thought, God, only plays in gangster movies. You know, this is a comedy. It's got some heart, a lot of heart to it, but you need to know that it's a comedy. So I met up with Danny, and well, actually, when he came to see me at my house, and he came through the door, and I knew he was the right guy. He's very soft underneath, got a twinkle in his eye, always happy on the set, laughing, joking, and he's turned out to be really good. He hadn't done anything like this before, but we talk the same language.
Your Danny Dyer impression.
Oh, fucking coming round here, me off, you fucking piss off. Yeah, fucking bastard.
I still say if we'd had a swear box with Danny, we'd have got all his feedback.
Has he surprised you?
Very pleasantly, he has surprised me very much. He's taken the direction very well, because you need people who will understand the language. I mean, I have silly phrases like eyebrows up. Dickie Briers said that was the best note I ever gave. Keep your eyebrows up. If you have your eyebrows down and you say, get the hell out of here, but if you say, get the hell out of here with your eyebrows up, you're okay. I hope everybody's taking that in.